police officers. Yesterday we did have some good information coming out of traffic, so today we'll be getting some good information from the general police force there, the remainder of the guys and girls who are doing a wonderful job keeping us safe and looking out for our beautiful country. In the meantime, we're going to keep it nice and good with Kaiso. Here comes Miss Independent. She calls this one The Cure. We'll see how far this one takes us into.
She not able. I said I beg and plead, please doctor fix it. The nurse said find a new doctor or she would make it. So I ran as fast as I can to find a new doctor with a new plan. For 7 years they can't find a cure. Every week she popping up with a new sore and a plead. I went down low on my knees and I said, Father, I know you see the disaster. Every day they're cussing each other. Lord, we country needs better. But I know the Lord know what to do, and the Father always come true. That's why He gave the nation Dr. Drew. Doctor, give her the vaccination to pump back your into one nation. Doctor, don't you get comfortable with a clear mandate. The country now needs you. So with a foot drop to the door, for 5 years not guaranteed for sure. Doctor, do you have the cure? So what we gonna do about this school thing? 'Cause Dr. Debastia High School needs building, and Joshua Obadiah. And we will change, can we really move on? 'Cause Dr. the prescription cannot say to hold on. So with the fresh white coat, the boss walk in, says I'm the new doctor on scene. Say this scream that I can see, the virus killing me internally. They rape me treasury and do herpes trial on me. They went with me tractor, corruption and misuse of power. They put me damn life in danger. Hold the better together. The new virologist, DAG, said he ain't free nobody. He's eliminating the viruses in this country. Send them HMP, doctor, give her the vaccination to pump back your into one nation. Doctor, don't you get comfortable? So with a clear mandate, the country now needs you. So with a foot jump to the door, 'cause 5 years not guaranteed for sure. Doctor, do you have the cure? Start, doctor, we need you quick. I say start, doctor, come fix this. I say start, doctor, what is your plan to fix this messed up situation? Doctor says sink it so you can't see. Doctor, man, I didn't electricity. tickets, I know that your brain feel numb. I put Dr. Hanley in education. Fast food, no longer we culture. Dr. Doggins in agriculture. Doc Henderson will fly you through. Trust me, we know just what to do. The doctor with the strategic plan. 20 years now he hold you hand. The experience is still around. Dr. Douglas will keep you strong. And as for me in security, I'll guide you all and the beauty. With this team and a solid plan, give me 5 years to revive this land. Oh, doctor, give her the vaccination to pump a cure into one nation. Doctor, don't you get comfortable with a clear mandate. The country now needs you. So now we have your remedy. Please take care of my country. Doctor, please now inject the cure. Doctor, don't fret to jail them. What happened to the 7 man in one? Doctor, don't fret to jail them. What happened to the woman and the land? Doctor, don't fret to jail them. What happened to the man down by the bank? Doctor, don't fret to jail them. How can a prison cost us 1 billion? Doctor, don't fret to jail them. But Basta High School costs us 10 million. Doctor, don't fret to jail them. Cause good governance is now in demand. Cause with this team I have no plea. For sure, doctor, you may have the cure.
That's a beautiful one there from Miss Independent.
Year, Tehillah Band presents G5's Glow Party. It's the gospel event of the year. Tehillah Band presents G5's Glow Party. Friday, November 18th, 7 p.m., the Church of God of Prophecy at Buckley's location. Featuring headline artists from St. Lucia, Emron Henry.
Man, we are coming out. We are coming with it.
From the British Virgin Islands, Brent White. From Queen City Beavers, Restoration Gospel Band. And from Sweet Sugar City St. Kitts, M1. Roots Band. And the host band, Tehillah. It's comedy, live music, prizes, games, and ministry. Get your early bird tickets now for only $40 until October 31st. Regular price for tickets, $50. Purchase tickets at Bev's Enterprises on 4th Street. On Nevis, call Yolanda De Castro at 663-7655. Tickets can also be purchased on JAD at events.jad.cash/G-Vibes. It's G-Vibes Glow Party, Friday, November 18th, 7 p.m. at the Church of God of Prophecy, Buckley's location. Come on out and let's turn nightlife into light life for Jesus Christ.
I'm a warrior, bird that's a hunter. I'm a warrior.
Tune in for Policing with You, a half-hour radio program every Thursday morning at 9:15 on ZIZ Radio. Join host Inspector James Francis of the Criminal Investigations Department as he focuses on crime, factors contributing to criminal activity, crime prevention, and how the community can assist the police in reducing crime. It's Policing with You every Thursday morning at 9:15 on ZIZ Radio. Join us.
right, it's just about 26 down after the hour of 9 o'clock, and of course, we are running a bit late with policing with you today, but it's all right. We have some good information for you today, and so don't worry, it's about to start. So I want to say good morning to the lovely folks here in the studios this morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You've been patiently waiting.
Yes.
We won't blame the folks. Good morning, guys. How are everything, man?
You're doing well, thank you.
Yep. Okay, so I will turn it over to you, and you do your magic, and I'll be here.
Okay, thank you very much, Ronnie. Good morning, St. Kitts, Nevis. Good morning, world. And welcome to this edition of Policing with You. I am your host, Superintendent Diana Mills, and I am here this morning with the General Manager of the Police Cooperative Credit Union, Mrs. Melicia Phillip, and Loans Supervisor, Patrice Ward. Welcome, Mrs. Phillip, Mr. Ward.
Yes, thanks for the opportunity.
Okay, and they're here this morning to discuss with us what's happening at this time at the Police Cooperative Credit Union. The fact that the credit union has opened its doors or operation to the wider general public, and they'll tell us what they're offering at this time during the Christmas season, etc. So thank you for tuning in, and here we go. So Mrs. Phillip, could you tell us what is the Police Cooperative Credit Union?
Okay, thank you, Superintendent Mills, for having us here with you this morning. We certainly appreciate the warm welcome and the opportunity to discuss the credit union with yourself as well as the listening public. The Police Cooperative Credit Union, as the name indicates, is a credit union. Just like any other credit union functioning within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, the credit union has been operating for the past 38 years. We opened our doors in 1984. I think it's in January of 1984. So we are a long-standing institution serving the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. But however, our credit union is what was considered a closed bond credit union, in that we serve primarily the police force when we began our operations in 1984. Okay. Of course, we've come quite a long way since then, and we can discuss that later on.
Okay. So you indicated that it started out since 1984. Who was or were the founders?
Okay, our founding members, of course, former Commissioner
Mr. Stanley
Franks, as well as Mr. Felix Hodge, both were integral in the founding and starting of this credit union. And basically their vision was to assist the police officers financially, socially, helping them to improve their lives. We started out, as we would normally say, as a penny company, a penny bank, a penny credit union, and have grown into just around $54 million in assets, financial institution.
Very good. Sounding good. So who were the members at the start? Well, I think you indicated that it was initially just police officers.
It was just for police officers, but throughout the years, we see a lot of time. We're soon embarking on our 40th year. Throughout the years, the membership has expanded. Membership expanded to include, I think in our first expansion happened in 1989 to be exact. I think we welcomed the Defense Force, the Fire and Rescue Services, prison officers,
Customs,
and we also had a revision, an expansion in 2019.
Okay.
There we included the customs,
and the legal
department, magistrate, and other the national security administrative arm.
Okay.
So we serve generally national security forces, wherever you serve in those organizations, as well as the administrative arms of those institutions, as well as their auxiliary arms. So as I said, we've grown quite a bit throughout the years, And in 2021, we would have revisited our bylaws and given the board of directors the authority. Our members would have done that at a special general meeting, and they would have accepted and agreed to and approved that our board of directors can invite other persons from the general public into our family.
Okay, they said that was in 2021?
The end of 2021, but we didn't operationalize that arm. Of course, there had to be a lot of internal processing until October.
Last month.
Yes.
So you have opened your doors, your operation to the wider general public.
I would say we are, but of course it is still
a work in progress.
It's a work in progress, and we are still guided, and it has to be approved by our board of directors in terms of membership. But certainly, persons, once they're interested, can indicate this interest and come in. We'll go through the processes with them, the procedures with them, on how they can become a member, and that document they would then be approved by the board.
Okay.
If they meet the criteria, of course.
Okay. So why now? Why? Any reason why we decided to do that at this point?
Yes, certainly. The credit union, as I said, have been serving the national forces and their families.
Right.
And I think it's the same 2019 as well as 2021. We've even broadened what family means for us. But for the credit union, it was important for us to continue to increase our membership in order to grow. The credit union is at a point where we need to think about the members that we have now and how can we grow and provide the resources that our membership is asking for at this time. And with our membership being restricted and limited, it somewhat constrains us to what we can offer. We are a full-blown credit union. We offer deposits, savings, we offer loans, withdrawals. But what we found now, of course, we're in a modern age, persons are asking for the technology part of it. Okay. Right? And here is where we become restricted in terms of the size of the credit union, the members that we have, to offer this to our members. And our members are loyal, they're committed to the institution, but we're hearing their plea. They want us to provide online services. They even think, how about an ATM? You know, we need to grow and we need to become more modern to serve our members to the level that they would want us to serve them at, and to remain their main financial institution. So in order for us to do that, we have to grow our membership.
Okay, and by what you have explained, it means that the members are quite happy with this move.
Certainly, I think they understood the restriction and the constraints. Technology comes at an immense cost. But of course, we know it often always pays for itself in the longer run. And sometimes, as we do business, even persons in your own household, you have to look at the cost-benefit analysis when you're making any big decisions within your household. And it's the same for us in the business. And we can't go backwards. We have to go forward. And forward serving our members means that we have to get on board with the technology. So that's where we are, and our members understand this.
Okay. Well, you have been speaking quite a bit, Mrs. Phillip. I have not heard from Mr. Ward for the morning, so I guess I'll just trouble him at this time. So, Mr. Ward, as the supervisor, the loan supervisor, how is this affecting the loan situation?
Okay, thanks, Ms.
The
Mills.
expansion, yes.
It's about an opportunity to enhance the membership of the organization, because the organization growth is based on loan activity. And because we're opening up the opportunity to new members, we are also giving them a chance to come on board and provide them as a package for the Christmas season to partake in our annual loan specials.
Okay.
For persons who wish to pursue the opportunity, they can get the package, which will include buying shares, starting up the savings, and also getting whatever financial assistance they need. Now is a good time for them to consider it, as the Christmas holidays is quickly approaching, that they can maximize on the Thanksgiving and the holidays discounts and big savings.
Okay, we'll speak some more about that. I had that for a little later though,
Okay.
but thank you very much. So will there be special perks for law enforcement officers, or will everyone have access to the same services and benefits? Any one of you?
As a principle of the credit union, we serve all our members, equally.
Okay.
And what we offer to one member, we'll offer to all members. But I would say that, of course, our history is rooted in the National Security Forces, and we intend to always serve that part of our membership with the distinguished service that we've been serving them. So that would continue always as we move forward. Actually, I want persons to stay tuned and keep their ears to the ground and to the social media and to the credit union, because we have some exciting and interesting opportunities that will be coming up following as we go into the new year, following the end of this season and the promotion that we are having, and where our national security forces can certainly benefit in a huge way and improve their lives. So I want them to stay tuned. We have some excellent opportunities to roll out, but we are in no way diminishing the service that we supply to our core membership.
Okay.
And we would like to say that we still serve and serve the national, because they are our core members and they will remain our core members.
Wonderful. Well, why should anyone join the Police Cooperative Credit Union? And you can go on further to explain how one can become a member. What? Anyone of
So
you?
what do you want to tell? And I can support you if you need me, but you can tell me.
Okay. The benefits come in a threefold approach. One, you're able to invest, because most of the times people ask, what can I do with cash resources? So here's an opportunity to invest. It's a very strong and financially sound organization where you get dividends upon purchasing shares.
Okay.
In addition, you get a chance to borrow. You get a chance to save. But one of the key aspects of the organization is the encouragement of savings, because savings help you to plan your financial landscape in a better way, in that you have resources that you can fall back on, and also to actually provide as collateral coverage in many instances. Most of the police officers know that once they become a member, the opportunity of saving is an integral part of the package. So with us opening up to the public now, the public now become part of that saving routine, which is critical as we evolve as a people. Most of our membership recognize they have benefited from that encouragement of saving. With the borrowing aspect now, we have several packages that can provide some financial assistance based on the needs that they have, especially for the upcoming season and into the new year. So these are some of the things that the membership, new members can benefit from. Investing by purchasing shares, you get dividends at the end of each financial year. 2, you're able to borrow at competitive rates, and 3, you're able to save, which is a critical component that we try to encourage our members to pursue.
And to the persons outside who are listening and want to become a member, how would you advise them on how to become a member?
Okay, to become a member, you will need to provide us with job letter, 2 IDs, proof of address, your most recent pay slip. There's a membership fee of $130 to start off your savings, but we require you to have shares. So because it's Christmas and we have our promotion, we provide you with a package that covers everything that you can have your shares purchased, start your savings, get the funds that you need to do whatever you wish for the Christmas holidays.
Okay.
Just to add, Superintendent Mills, the $130, the $100 go towards your shares.
Okay.
Go towards your savings, what we call your regular savings. So we say 130, but to start, to join, but the 100 is to open your savings account. So that's your money.
Okay.
And of course, there's a little small entrance fee that you have to pay. And just to piggyback off of something that Ward says, and I want to stress this, and I can't stress it enough. The Police Credit Union, we are serious about thrift. Thrift is one of our core and main principles that we push. We're a credit union that just here and looking to get from you in terms of lending. We're not just about lending. We believe at the end of the day, when you're finished, or even if you borrow with us, when you're finished, you're supposed to be in a better position than when you started. So Mr. Ward would have said to you that saving is integral at the credit union, and it is. Once you're borrowing with us, we ask you to save even, we require you to save even the minimum amount over the life of your loan. So at the end of the day, you've finished paying off your loan, but you have something to start, to help you to start whatever new venture you would want to go into, or even just to create a sense of stability in terms of financially. Sometimes we find persons, and Mr. Superintendent Mills, we're just off of the heels of COVID-19, and the Federation was rocked. We're not immune to what happens in the financial world, and COVID brought a lot of strains on families, and we have testimonies from persons, from our members, from police, because even though we would say, oh, but they were paid still, but people run households. You're in a household when it was maybe a 2-family member household contributing to the monthly expenses, but that has now gone down to one.
Right.
And you found that our members was saying to us, boy, thank God I was saving something, and we were able to use that money to help them to sustain themselves until the economy bounces back. So I think we have all the anecdotal stories to show that this is critical. It must form part of any good business and financial partnership we are entering with any one of our members, because we believe that you should not stay where you are. And that's what the Police Credit Union is about.
Okay. Sounds good. Mr. Ronnie, is this a good time to take a break?
Definitely.
Yes, so we'll pause at this time. We'll take a break, and when we come back, you're free to call in if you have any questions. The numbers to call locally 465-2555, or from overseas 718-577-2916.
ZIZ Radio, entertaining the nation, enjoyed by the world.
This magic moment. The cable's giving back to you. 8 weeks of prizes and surprises. You get a chance at every one. This magic moment. The cable's giving back to you. 8 weeks of prizes and surprises. Merry Christmas, everyone. This magic moment. There's more this Christmas with the cable. Experience a magical moment every week for 8 whole weeks, when your share of cash and other magical prizes and experiences when you sign up, pay up, bundle up, and more. There's so many ways to win, so look out weekly for the cable's magic moment. Cable's giving back. It's magic. Whoa, magic. Whoa, magic. Whoa,
make it with your one. Ultra low rates and my credit card. There's so much in stores. We're making Christmas great. So we'll make it, hey. Hot chocolate drinking, hey. I'm on turkey baking. Now this is Christmas.
Bank. We're the one for you. We are in the peak of the hurricane season and amid a pandemic. Nagico Insurances reminds you to remain vigilant and stay prepared. Review your family disaster plan to make sure it includes COVID-19 safety protocols and that your insurance coverage on your home, contents, and or business is up to date. Contact a Nagico representative today to make sure you are properly insured. Nagico Insurances, fast, fair, and always there.
It's the Payday Weekend Super Sales event. It's a 3-day Payday Weekend Super Sale at the Holtzman Building Centers in St. Kitts Nevis. This Thursday, 17th November to Saturday, 19th November. Get 25% off store-wide on all discountable items at the Holtzman Building Center. 3-day Payday Weekend Sale. 25% off store-wide this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Holtzman Building Center. 3-day Payday Weekend Sale. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
And roll it.
Are you ready for the biggest, sweetest carnival St. Kitts and Nevis has ever witnessed? From December 2nd to January 3rd, it's the return of Sugar Mass with captivating pageantry, sweet pants, soca and calypso music, folklore, major carnival fets, Juve, Junior Carnival, and ending it all off with the highly anticipated Grand Parade on the 2nd and 3rd of January. Don't miss out on the action. Save the dates, December 2nd to January 3rd. Let's celebrate as one for Sugar Mass 51. Like our social media pages for regular updates at SKN Carnival and our website at skncarnival.com for more information.
Tune in for Policing with You, a half-hour radio program every Thursday morning at 9:15 on ZIZ Radio. Join host Inspector James Francis of the Criminal Investigations Department as he focuses on crime, factors contributing to criminal activity, crime prevention, and how the community can assist the police in reducing crime. It's Policing with You every Thursday morning at 9:15 on ZIZ Radio. Join us.
It's 11 up to the hour of 10 o'clock. We take you right back into Policing with You for this morning.
Yes, thank you very much, Ronnie, and welcome back to Policing with You. Your host, Superintendent Diana Mills, and I'm here with the General Manager for the Police Cooperative Credit Union, Mrs. Phillip, and Loan Supervisor, Mr. Ward. Welcome back, lady, gentlemen, and there was a question that came in. I think you would have answered it already, but probably the person may have tuned in a bit late. They're still asking about whether anyone from the general public can join. So maybe if you can just reinforce the point.
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you, Superintendent Mills. Just to say that we have opened our doors to the general public for new membership. Of course, this is all dependent on the approval of the board of directors. But persons, once they're interested, we're asking you to come in and have a conversation with us. We'll walk you through the process and the routine that you need to do, and we'll get you as part of our family, our credit union.
Can you
family.
give them a telephone number quickly that maybe they can call to start the process?
Certainly. Our telephone number is 465-9554.
Okay. I think we have another question. Welcome, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I was born in St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm residing in the United States, and I'm retired. If I decide to come back home to live, is it possible that I could have my retirement and my Social Security transfer to the organization?
You heard the question.
If he's retired, living in the United States and coming back home, if he could transfer his savings,
Retirement, yeah.
to the police union.
Oh, certainly you can. Certainly you can, caller. Good morning.
Okay, I have one more question. I don't know if you could answer this one. This is a personal question. What is the endowment of the credit union?
You heard that? Can you repeat that question, caller?
What is the endowment? The endowment means what is the value of the credit union?
Well, the value of the credit union, it can be a lot of things, but I can tell you our assets, our total assets currently stand at $54 million.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, caller. Welcome, caller.
It's a pleasure. Good morning to you all.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I want to say to Ms. Mills first. I think you say you reached late, but as usual, you're accustomed to get your prayer. You miss out that. But the credit union doing great because in my village here, I see a couple investment from credit union, and to me, it's very great helping certain person. I won't call her name, but I was saying to keep up the good works with credit union. You're doing a great job. But Diane, Miss Mills, you know me good. You know you're good. We went to school together. Continue with your prayer a morning before for the credit union, and anytime you come, because you're accustomed to do that, you forget that this morning. And because you're late, you're not late for God yet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much, caller. Yes. Any further question? Okay. So we'll continue. The people still seem interested in buying shares, and why should they buy shares?
Okay. The credit union, the fact that we're a credit union, we are member owned, and becoming a member requires you to buy shares, right? The membership of a credit union is the owners. They are the owners of the credit union. They make up the shareholder capital base of the credit union. So this is where you are distinguished from another financial institution in that you purchase. Our members are the owners of the credit union. Therefore, they are the owners of the shares of the institution. So yes, becoming a member requires you to buy shares, because buying shares signals your ownership.
And can you say the portion they have to buy in becoming a member?
Certainly. Our membership, to become a member of our credit union, you have to purchase 250 shares. They're valued at $5. But we also make arrangements for you to purchase it over a period of time as well. Okay. So even if you don't have the money up front to purchase the shares, we can have an arrangement with you where you acquire shares for a certain period of time.
Okay.
And to add, during this time, because we are onboarding our promotional
speak up a bit.
We can incorporate the purchase of shares as part of the package, as well as start them off with some funds to build up their regular savings. One of the things that we try to do is to make it easy for members to be comfortable while we're having the promotions.
Okay. I think we have another caller. Welcome, caller. Welcome, caller.
Yes, good morning, Miss Mills. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm well, thank you.
I want to congratulate the Police Credit Union, because in the early years, I can remember, down the circus, a lot of officers used to going around telling people they know where Frank's taking out the money for. And I live today to see a lot of them take sick, and that credit union is the spine, the head cornerstone. So I want to congratulate the late Stanley Franks and Mr. Hodge, Staffman. He ain't got such a good name because he do Rasta some kind of things he should have never really get into. But I understand Rasta in them days was human being too. But I forgive him as one of the elder judges around here. But I say that to say this, Miss Mills. Those guys have vision going on the road. Yes. And where seems to be getting it from the police force today. If it's never for them, that couldn't stand. The idea was great in the early years when Franks pick up the force in 80. Have a good day, Mills. This is your friend.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. And I too wish to express my gratitude to the late Mr. Stanley Franks. Yes, and Mr. Hodge, but I'm understanding it was especially Mr. Franks who really pushed that the idea even under great pressure. And so I'm really grateful. Yes, we have another caller. Welcome, caller.
Miss Mills,
Yes, sir.
I was the first caller that called you. That's my brother that was talking to you, Jamdong. I'm his oldest brother. I live in New York.
Yes, sir.
And I'm playing in Jamdong.
Yes, sir.
But I had to call and recognize him. That's my brother, and I love him.
Wonderful.
They call me Sonny Boy.
Yes.
Back home, but my name is Ronaldo Griffin.
It's good to share the love. Thank you.
Thank you, Officer Mills, and your guests.
Yes, sir. Okay, we don't have any more callers, so we move on. What's the difference between a credit union and a bank? Is there any benefit to one over the other? I think you mentioned certain things before, but maybe by way of reinforcing.
Yes, Superintendent Mills. Credit union is certainly distinctively different from a bank.
Okay.
And this is not just for the police credit union. We also have other credit unions within the federation, and we all serve under this principle. A credit union serves its members are its owners, and we like to say we are member owned, and we are not for profit in terms of profits retaining and staying mainly within the organization. What we do is give back portions of our surplus to our members in the forms of dividends. So yes, when you purchase your shares, you become a member owner, and when we make a profit or a surplus, we're not a profit. This money either goes back to you as way of dividends, but it also allows us to serve you differently as well, because being a not-for-profit organization, the credit union can offer loans at more attractive rates. We also offer to our members higher interest rates on their savings product. So again, we are distinctively different from a bank in that we are not for profit, member owned financial institution.
Thank you very much. There is a caller. Welcome, caller.
It's Mills. This is Jamdong again.
Yes, sir.
I wanna congratulate Ivan Hanley. He was instrumental behind it. Because he used to come to the base very often. The second parliament, right in Bastille. And Cecil Moonlight Roberts was instrumental. In fact, Franks used to come down there late at night and talk with Moonlight to get it off. Great people, good man, good people.
Yes.
So, I want to congratulate Mr. Hanley and his belated birthday, 80 years, my good friend. I wish him all the best and long life. And if you could back to the 100 like Vivi Richards, I will be grateful. Have a good day, Mr. Mills.
Thank you, sir. And I'll just... Any more callers? Okay. We'll have the final question to you.
Can I just say something before the final
Okay.
question comes? I recognize that the caller and several other callers really have been speaking about the history of the credit union. And yes, I must also, on behalf of the credit union, the board, and our general membership, say a thank you. Thank you to our visionary founding fathers.
Yes.
Of course, Mr. Stanley Franks, who was instrumental in rolling out this credit union to the police officers. Again, we're rooted in history. We, throughout the times, of course, with anything, you have to change, you have to evolve.
Yes.
But we are proud of where we started.
Yes.
And along the way, all the other national security arms and the auxiliary arms of these institutions that has come into the credit union, they saw the vision. They saw the vision, and the old mission and vision created by these founding fathers, we live by them today.
Yes.
So sometimes things change, but a lot of times they still remain the same. And we are so grateful and thankful for the vision of our founding fathers to be able to be here 38 years after, still proudly serving the community that we serve and hoping to move the credit union into a new era.
Okay, and just finally...
And to piggyback off of what Ms. Philip...
We don't have much time now.
Okay, Ms. Philip indicated, the concept is a great one, and the fact that these men were able to vision what our society can evolve to through banking and using the credit union, they must be recognized in every way in having the foresight to prepare and plan people's future.
Okay, time is against us at this time, but we just have to get in just one final question that is important. I'm hearing that some persons will be getting Christmas early as next week. And so I'm wondering whether you yourselves have any Christmas present to offer to the general public or your membership. We can wrap up with that.
Okay, yes, we love to wrap up on gift giving. We love to. We're going to be Santa as well, of course. We know that there's a bigger Santa Claus next week. And a number of our members will be a part of that because, as you know, they're mainly civil servants. So the credit union likewise is offering gifts for our members during this particular time of the year. We have a lot to celebrate this year. And as part of our loan holiday season promotions, we're giving back as well. For each month leading up to the end of our promotion, which is in January, this promotion that we're doing, it started the 1st of November and it concludes on the 15th of January. So each month, all our members who apply and are approved for loan have a chance to win something special. So we have a gift in November, which is a gift certificate to Nature's Touch Spa. We have in December, we're giving a cash prize to any approved loan member who would have borrowed during December of, I think it's $500. And in January, at the end of January, grand prize winner will receive a 50-inch smart TV. So we're giving away as well. We're giving away as well at the Police Cooperative Credit Union.
Quite interesting.
US currency.
500 in US. Okay, even more interesting. Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Phillip and Mr. Ward. Thank you, Mr. Ronnie and ZIZ. Thank you to our callers, to our listeners. Thank you very much, and do have a blessed day.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Tell me what you think about Marcus. Tell me what you think about Christ. Made their sacrifice.